Isaiah Jackson, you are a punk. You are a straight punk. I know you're not about to do this to a grown man or a grown woman. And the fact that you have to have someone else help you hold down a 2-year old boy's arms while you kneel on his neck just goes to show you how much of a punk ass bitch you really are. Hey guys, Savage River Cover here, back for another video. How you guys doing today? I saw this today and I wanted to get this out there because this is pissing me off. This is a Black Lives Matter supporter who's taking a picture with a 2-year-old white child while someone holds their arms down. Take a photo for the cause. If this ain't racist, I don't know what is. But let's get into it. So this is the article. The article here is from a source here in Ohio. The man is out of Dayton, Ohio, so this is a local venue. Charges are pending review by the Clark County Prosecutor's Office against a man accused of kneeling on the neck of a 2-year-old child in the photo shared on social media, according to the Clark County Sheriff's Office. The man who deputies identified as Isaiah Jackson, 20, has been booked into Clark County Jail on a probation violation, remains in the jail Wednesday afternoon, according to the online jail records. The Sheriff's Office said a case against Jackson has been presented to the prosecutor's office, who will provide a determination on the scope of and beneath of the felony charges that Jackson will face in the alleged incident. Deputies said the investigation was launched Tuesday. Right here's the picture of the man. This is when he was 18 years old. This is back a mugshot from 2018, probably the reason he's currently on probation. The first report was on July 21st. Social media photo of a man kneeling on the back of the neck of a child is currently under investigation by Clark County Sheriff's Office. A picture of the post was sent into the News Center 7 Tuesday, showing the man with his knee on the back of a child's neck who appeared to be crying. A second person in the photo is holding the child's hands behind their back. The caption of the photo reads, "BLM now." Now, that's not completely true. They left something out of that. I'm going to post a photo on Patreon. It's going to be in a similar video. I can't say and do everything I want to do here on YouTube. So if you want to see the photo, you can Google it. Or if you want to see my view on it, go check out my Patreon. It's down in the description. That's where I'm going to be posting all of the stuff I really can't say or do on YouTube. So if you'd like to get some spicier content, go to my Patreon. Now, what the actual message said, it said BLM now, MF, is what the full thing was. And what they're not mentioning to you is that the child is white. It is a white child, and the child is his girlfriend's son. A version of the photo which some might find disturbing is available at the bottom of this news story, with the faces of the child and the man blurred out. So I understand blurring out the child's face. I don't understand why you would blur out the face of the man who's in the photo. I don't understand why you would try to save the face of a child abuser. Like, who is that protecting? And if you're gonna protect the accused, he's in the photo doing it, and he posted it. So why would you have to protect his face out of the photo if you're gonna post above this his mugshot with his name and age? I don't understand what this news agency was doing. It's a cop-out. So, as you can see, this right here is the photo, and you can see the person's arm. I'm not going to move down so you really can't see the photo of the child. The child is 2 years old. It's a white child. It's a boy, and he's in his diaper. He's not wearing any clothes. And this man is posting point down to the kid and posted this on social media as if this was to show that his support for Black Lives Matter. Now, if this man is doing this to this child because of the stuff with Floyd, what What are you're gonna tell me that he's not abusing this child any other way, or that he doesn't have a dislike for this child because this child's white? I can understand if you want to be a racist and you want to hate white people. I can get the idea of hating a white man or a white woman because they're a grown adult. But how can you tell me a 2-year-old child how that makes any sense? Like, can't we all agree that children are children? They're innocent. Like, they haven't done anything to anybody. Like, who was this 2-year-old child abusing? Who was he oppressing? What was he doing to any black child? What was he doing to any grown black man or any grown black woman? The problem is this entire oppressor oppressee Marxist philosophy about how black people are being oppressed by white people in 2020. They've been teaching this idea for years. It's part of what feminism is. It's a part of the democratic platform. Whenever you have policies and ideas based on race or gender, you become sexist and you automatically become racist. You can't have identity politics and not be racist or sexist towards the group that you dislike, the group you're trying to push down to raise the other one up. Whenever you play favor to one gender or one race, you're gonna cast aside the other race and start becoming what you said that you're not about. Explain to me how in any way doing this right here is going to A, make white people be less racist, or B, make normal people think that this is a good idea. If you were trying to show you were down for the cause, and if you were trying to get more people to see your point of view, doing this to a child would not be the way to do it. It wouldn't be. If Trump was to come out here and try to say that you should vote for him, and then he went through and arrested every Democrat person in the country, even Republicans would be like, whoa, what are you doing? Like, that's too far. Like, you can't do things that you're asking other people not to do to you to win over the other people that you want to support you. Like, that's crazy. Like, what is wrong with these people? This dude needs to go to prison for a long time. Like, I hope that they violate him on his probation and they make him carry out the rest of his time that's on his first charge. And then I hope they hit him with multiple child crimes and then they give him a good 10 years. I want him to do the maximum amount of time for every child charge. And I hope when he goes to the prisons here in Ohio, I hope people know that he did this to a child, and I hope that he gets dealt with. I do. Because people in jail jail and prison, they don't like that. They don't like you doing stuff to children because they won't be able to ever see their children. It's just a fact. Besides this racism, guys, I can't really tell you anything other than that there's this small article and there's this idiot that did something stupid and he was doing it for the cause of Black Lives Matter. And besides the fact that Don Lemon said that only some Black Lives Matter, not all Black Lives Matter, only the ones they choose. All the children that are being shot from these protests or in crossfire, or the BML members are shooting into cars, and like all the collateral damage that's going on from these riots, not the black businesses that are getting looted and burnt down, not the police officer that was killed over a TV. If none of these things matter, and that wasn't enough to sway you in the opinion that Black Lives Matter is a terrorist group, then this guy that openly supports it and is showing off to his comrades that he is oppressing a 2-year-old child and symbolically doing the same thing that was supposed to be so bad to a grown man who fought against the police that died. If we can all agree that that cop shouldn't have done that to Floyd, then explain to me in any way how you can justify doing this to a 2-year-old child. A 2-year-old child. The child is your stepkid. It is your girlfriend's son. He looks up to you to protect him. He looks up to you to be there for him. So not only are you ruining this kid because you're abusing him, you're going to give this kid long-term trust issues, but you're probably going to make him racist. Because this kid now is going to live life knowing that he was the kid in the news in 2020 that's mom's boyfriend kneeled on his neck over a grown man committing crimes and was high on drugs, unfortunately being killed by the police. That's just my opinion. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments. Give me a like, a dislike. Go ahead and send me an email at savageredrecovery@gmail.com. Tell me any topics you want me to cover or what your thoughts are here. But this just can't stand. I disagree with this. If you guys like it, I don't know what to tell you because it right here is crazy. But everybody stay savage.